Even at just 9:30 at night, we ended up waiting almost 50 minutes just to get a cab back to our hotel in Manila. Our first night in Manila was not what we expected. Hi guys, welcome back to our Philippines travel series. In the last episode, we finally touched down Manila, got our SIM and cash sorted out. Do check the previous episode to get to know about the immigration processes and how to figure out the essentials. For us, now the real adventure is beginning. We are leaving the airport behind to get our first true glimpse of the city, checking into our home for the night, and dealing with our first real world Manila challenges. If you are planning a transit stay in the city, this one is for you. So, mission one is getting out of the airport. Leaving the airport was actually quite smooth for us. We headed straight to the Grab counter where the staff helped us download the app and book the ride for us. They pointed us to the Bay 14, and honestly, the wait wasn't bad at all. Our cab arrived in just 15 minutes, and there were enough staff members in the Bay Area trying to help everybody to talk to the driver and to locate the exact location on the cab. And that was really helpful. Now, that ride from the Terminal 3 to our hotel in Makati costed us around 236 pesos. As we started driving, I have to be honest here, the first impression was a bit dull. The thing that hit us was how dark the city felt. We have landed in so many Southeast Asian capitals like Bangkok or Kuala Lumpur, and they are usually so well lit and vibrant. Manila felt very dark. There were almost no street lights, and the roads did not feel clearly defined. Even the lights in the building and the shops like Starbucks and Burger King looked quite dim. We were staying in the Makati region, which is known as one of the best areas upon searching, but even there, it was surprisingly quiet and dark. We realized later that Makati is huge, and we were staying about 4 kilometers off the modern BGC area, which in a part felt much more industrial and business focused rather than the tourist hub. We checked into the Green Sun Hotel for a one night stay transit, and it was actually a great choice. We paid around 1,700 PHP for one night, and that included the breakfast. The rooms were quite spacious and comfortable, especially compared to the other budget hotels in Manila. The beds were clean and the AC worked well, and it was nice and quiet. Some parts of the hotel and the furniture did felt a bit dated, but for a short stopover, it did not bother us as much. The staff was super polite and helpful. Green Sun Hotel, for the price we paid, had all the basic amenities that you would need for your comfortable stay. The location is not tourist central. It is perfect for the airport, around 15 to 25 minutes away. But because it is not touristic, there are no street bars or the malls within the walking distance. So you will be fully dependent on the Grab for getting around. Since it is very close to the airport, our main purpose for choosing this hotel was well served. I can't wrap up this hotel review without mentioning that the 1700 PHP we paid included the breakfast for us with some vegetarian options, which really gave us the exact energy we needed the next morning to start our next leg. Coffee milk? After checking in, we took a grab to an Indian restaurant for the dinner, which costed us around 170 PHP. We spent about 1000 PHP on the meal, and the food was totally worth it. After our dinner, we stepped into a nearby 7-Eleven to buy some snacks and essential for the next morning. And this is where we learned a big time lesson. The cards don't work here as we were expecting them to work at least in Manila, if not anywhere else in Philippines. Not even at 7-Eleven. Crazy, right? So we cut down our shopping basket to only essentials for about 100 pesos, hoping that other 7-Elevens might process the card for us later. But the real challenge for us was not the card, but getting back to our hotel. Even though it was only around 9:30 p.m., we ended up waiting around 50 minutes just for a cab to show up and take us back to the hotel.
18 मिनट दिखा रहा है फिर बैठ जाए क्या
हाँ बैठ गए चल
पता ही नहीं पूरा टाइम चलेगा
It was a long and tiring wait, and the return ride costed us around 200 pesos. And the lesson learned was grab availability in the city at night can be very hit or miss. I am telling you all of this so that you know that things like this could happen. Between the travel exhaustions and that 50 minutes wait for the cab, we were completely wiped out. And for now, we are calling it an early night. Right now, we had our first taste of Manila, and honestly, I am having mixed feelings about it. Tomorrow, we are leaving Manila behind. But getting to our next destination is not that straightforward. We have to figure out our buses, another airport, and a completely different route. On screen, you can see our final budget for day one in Manila, where we got our SIM, our cash, and our first taste of the city. If you have been to Manila, did you feel the same way or did we just land in the wrong area? Let me know in the comments and thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one where we will finally leave this city behind for our dream destinations.